Hey everybody, here it is, Crossy Road. Thanks to those that voted, we've got Crossy Road in Scratch, or a version that kids can make in the classroom. You can see on mine on this game we have cars running along the bottom of the screen on the road, and then we have this strange fairy hippo thing flying in the opposite direction. If you look closely though, you'll notice that the cars are changing colour. This does add a bit of variety to the game, I think. We've got some randomness just on the colours displayed, but they are the same sprites. I don't have a different sprite for each one. Again, this keeps it quite simple. I think we could pitch this at a year 6 in England, in the English system, which is children 10 to 11, perhaps 9, 10 and 11-year-olds I think can do this. We could make it for Key Stage 3 in England as well, which would be children 11 to 14, but we can add in more levels and some more challenges as well, and thinking about the design aspects to make this more complicated. So I think this game is suitable for a wide variety of kids to get them engaged in your lessons in computing. So the idea is, you can see I've got the scratch cat, and the cat is going to reach the cake. So if I move the cat across, okay, we've dodged the hippo. If you notice as well, the hippo does run at different speeds, as do the cars. Sometimes they're slower, sometimes they're faster. That adds in a little more challenge. Obviously too challenging for me. I have just lost. Oh, and I've lost again. Right, let's try. Let's go to the middle, Mr. Lovell. So here we go. Right, now down the bottom, we touch the cake, and we flick over to level 2. So level 2, we can add in more cars. Again, we've got another road. This would be a question I'd ask the kids in class. What can we do to make this more challenging? Perhaps add more cars. Perhaps make the sprites follow a more random course, but still predictable. We need to be able to win the game. Don't make it too random. At least in my lessons, there's always a few kids that will want to do something completely impossible, even by level 2. But remember, just reminding the kids that we're making a game we want others to play. And if we were would we play a game that level 2 is impossible? Would we go and play that game very often? Probably not. And then perhaps you won't make any money from your game, would you? So we need to make it playable. Making it playable, we need to make the levels somewhat achievable. So here we go. Why have I started up in the top left? That's where the green flag is. And then my level 2, I would have them going from the bottom back up. Let's have a look at the code here. You can see the code. Before I come to the cat, let's look at the code on the code here with the green car. Yeah, it's a green car in the background there. You can see I have changed the colour effect. So I start the green flag, it's shown. When I receive level 2, so when the cat touches the cake, we hide this car. So we could bring in another sprite, or maybe use this sprite again, but that's the logic I have at the moment. And in the forever loop, change the colour by 25. So that's just going to change the colour of the car. It's going to glide from right to left. So I have a go-to, which it goes all the way back to the right, and it glides between either 1 or 2 seconds across the screen. So this means a faster or slower car. Same for the convertible. The other car, which is down here, is that purple one. Exactly the same idea. And then I have a hide. For level 2 here. Again, same with the hippo too, except the hippo's running left to right. And all my cake is just show it. I've got a nice, if you look closely, there is an animation on my cake. Let's show that again. So if I show my cake, can you see it's, oh. If I show my cake, there's there you go, the candles are got a nice being lit, nice animation there, and that's shown in that code. Now the logic on the cat, so we are forever next costume, wait half a second, and I've got my code switch backdrop, night city with street, go to, that's the top left, forever go to X mouse Y, that means wherever my mouse is, the cat will follow, the cat sprite will follow. If I'm either touching the hippo or the convertible 1 or convertible 2, stop. And if touching the cake, go to level 2 and change the backdrop. So this is as I would have for my lessons, I would have a starter. Level 1 maybe complete. I may do a little more on level 2, but I want the children to... computing is a form of creative expression. I want the children to add their own sprites, their own ideas. Yes, based on these ideas, but that I've shown in level 1. But I don't want them just to copy what I do. What's the point of that? I'm expecting them to try different things, some of which will work in the game and some of which won't. But that's part of discovery and part of the fun of this. So I'd love to know how you got on. Put any comments below. Give me feedback on social media. Send me a direct message. Yeah, whatever. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, till I see you again. Cheers, everybody.